passed my freaking 400k FTMO. It's only Monday and I'm already up 3k on my live 300k account, as well as almost 6k on the 400k FTMO challenge. So this morning I entered a position on USD JPY and it's running very nicely in profits right now. Anyways, welcome back to week 2 of the weekly trading vlogs. Like I said, I'm starting the vlog this week on Monday because I had duty from army over the weekend, which means that I haven't done the weekly trading outlook for this week. This trade, the one that I'm currently in, is actually one that I predicted yesterday when I was doing my weekly trading outlook. I'll come back later to do the trading outlook. Right now, I'm gonna grab family dinner because I missed it on Sunday night as well. So see you guys later. So yeah, on the way to family dinner, and look at this guy taking up 3 seats to himself. And then my other brother, this guy's called Warren, he's about to go back to boarding school because today was youth day, so he didn't have to go to school, but he has to go back today. Got my running shoes on so I can run back home instead of taking the car. So I just finished dinner and I'm kind of full, so I'm just gonna take like a slow jog back home. So yeah, let's just get into the run.
It's bam, bam, she wanna flick for the gram. Plus her baby sabe who I am, so she wanna do it all on cam. Like, hold up, sabe how to hold a pull up. Soon as we done, I'ma roll up.
Just finished my run, and throughout the whole run I could feel like the food swirl around my stomach. And 2 days ago I was also running 15k up, and yesterday I was doing sprints, so the whole run my legs were sore as well. Just gonna go wash up, get a bottle of water, probably get a bubble tea as well before heading home to start my deep work session. Okay, so I actually just broke down the USD JPY trade for the TikTok account. Right now, if you're watching this, you're watching what has happened after a week. But if you want a live account, I got a Telegram, I got my Instagram and my TikTok. So the first chart that I always start with to analyze is the DXY. So usually I break down my trades and write it down on the Google Doc, which means at the start of the week, when I plan out everything, I stick to what I plan to and I don't take any other trades. DXY right now is in the middle of a demand and supply zone. This is the demand zone from a long time ago. It's a weekly or monthly demand zone. Above we got the supply, and before pushing down to the demand zone, I actually expect a retest of this supply zone. Because I expect a retest, a lot of my other trades, USD JPY, gold is all based on this analysis. Gold overall now is still looking very bearish. I do expect continuation down to this strong demand zone. Now, next up, we got USD JPY, the main trade that we actually entered already. So if you look at the higher time frame, right now on the daily, honestly, I would say that USD JPY is consolidating. For I expect a push downwards, I will expect a retest of this supply zone on top. Now, if you go to the lower time frame, you will see that finally it's created a market structure shift. When it retested the 200 MA, I was waiting for a shift of momentum, which it gave me on the 1 hour. If you can see this MA cross, where I entered after the retest and trade went all the way up here. Now this trade is still running a profit, which I'm pretty happy with. And next trade will be USD CAD. For USD CAD, I do see an entry coming very soon. I see it coming down to retest this 200 MA, very similar to the USD JPY trade. Now this trade, I may actually enter in 1 or 2 hours time. So other than that, this week, there's no other trades I'm going to be taking. There was a possible GBP USD trade, but I don't think it's looking quite as clear as USD CAD. And because I only can take 2 trades at a time, I'm just going to stick to the highest probability ones. And so with all of that, that's basically everything for this week's trading outlook. So now it's almost 9 p.m. And if you guys saw my schedule, which I showed in the previous video, I actually start the deep work session from 9 to 11 p.m. So I'll update you guys if I do actually enter the trade, but if not, I'll see you guys after the study session. So I just entered the position on USD CAD, entered the position here. My stop loss is below this strong demand level where this push began. It's just a simple 1 to 2 trade, nothing too spectacular. But I do see a high probability. So just gonna continue with the deep work session and I'll see you guys later. I'm done with the deep work session. What I was doing was trying to code my strategy, but I faced some issues with the software. Basically, I managed to get a lot of data and everything, but the platform does not want to give me the chart with the actual entries overlaid on it. But anyways, that's it for today. I'm gonna cool down and I'll see you guys for the last trade update before I sleep. So last trading update for today, USD JPY is still looking very bullish. It's still continuing to push up, so we're going to be holding the trade overnight. USD CAD, however, it looks like it's still pushing down a bit lower, which is perfectly fine. We can't always hope for immediate rejection, so I'll be holding the trade overnight. I will see you guys tomorrow morning for the trade updates on these 2 trades, and hopefully it'll be good news. But anyways, good night guys. Good morning, guys. It's always nice to start the day with $5,000 in profit, especially since that's Tuesday. The FTMO account right now, it's up about 5%. Now, trade update on USD CAD. It was here last night and now it's pushing up very nicely. It's retracing now. I expect a rejection of this 9MA. And USD JPY is doing exactly what I expected it to as well. It pushed up slightly higher, it's retraced a bit, and now it's pushing back up. Totally expected. It's fine to have retracements. I'm planning to hold this trade for another 2 days, so hopefully things go well. But anyways, I'm gonna head off to work now. The next time I see you guys will be when I go to skate. So the work is finally over, and just now I also managed to enter a new position on XUSD, which I'll share with you guys in a bit. But for now, I'm just gonna go grab dinner. So I just finished dinner and got my bubble tea, and now I will just do a quick trade breakdown for you guys because I have a bit more time before I had to start warming up for my skating session. So let's get right into it. USD CAD right now is still retesting this, and I think it's finally rejecting off. It's been retesting the whole day, which is kind of annoying. Then we got USD JPY, which is still looking very bullish. It's still continuing to push up. But for USD JPY, I closed up 50% partials because I wanted to take the position on gold. Gold, right? If you've watched the analysis, the outlook from yesterday, basically what happened is that I expected to push towards this demand zone. And this afternoon, price rejected off the new day opening gap and created a 15 minutes change in momentum, which I took the trade off. Right now, all of the positions are in profit, which looks super good on the MT5. And right now, I'm just going to go and warm up before my skating session. I just got my skates on, so it's time to get on the ice. The ice looks really good today, so I think it's going to be a pretty decent session. Sore from like the past 3 days of running the 15 km, then the sprints, then the recovery run yesterday. My legs are just so tired. Now let's try to keep on pushing. So I got all the basic jumps done, and now I'm just gonna try the hardest jump that I have, called a double XO. It's 2.5 rounds in the air, so let me just give it a shot. So I just finished the skating session. I'm on the way home now, and the trades are running very nicely. So I'll break it down for you guys once I reach home, and see you guys later. Last trading update for today. All of the positions are running very nicely. USD CAD, USD JPY, it's pushing up even more. And then gold is finally starting to push. Right now, it's starting to push downwards, and I expect a lot more downside to this. And I just realized that my FTMO challenge is up 7%, just 3% away from passing. But I need to learn from my previous lessons and not get complacent, because the trades could reverse at any time. So do not get the results in the head. Focus on the process. Exciting news for you guys. So tomorrow I'm actually on off. What that means is that I'll be able to show you guys my true morning routine when I do not have work. I'll be seeing you guys at 6 AM tomorrow to start the day. It's a grueling day tomorrow. Anyways, I'm gonna wash up, then I'm gonna head to bed. So good night, guys, and I'll update you guys on the trades in the morning tomorrow. Holy shit, I just freaking passed my freaking 400k FTMO phase 1. Oh my god. Basically, everything went towards take profit, and now it hit here. The live account is out of drawdown. Right now, gold is running nicely. USD JPY is also running nicely. I wasn't meant to film this video, but I didn't know I'll pass today. And it's just within 2 weeks of trading the challenge, and oh my god, I am flabbergasted at what's happening. Oh, but anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. But amazing way to end the day. Honestly, last week, because I was in drawdown of the FTMO, I was very afraid that I may fail the challenge actually. But oh my god, I passed 400k worth of phase 1 challenges. Oh. Good morning, guys. I just woke up. Last night I had a terrible sleep, but nonetheless we set the schedule and we gotta stick to it. So I'm gonna be bringing you guys through my whole morning routine, and first up is the cold shower to wake myself up. It's the part that I dread the most, but it's the most important as well. So let's get to it. Even though you kind of get used to the cold showers, it never ever gets easy. So I just got changed now about the head out, but I just wanted to say why the cold shower is so important. Because you're doing the hardest task at the start of the day, the rest of the tasks, it all gets much easier to do. So if you've never ever tried to wake up early in the morning to get your work done, I really urge you to try, because it just makes you feel like you're on top of the world. People are not even awake and you're already off for your first work session. And by the time you're done, they just woke up. And even though the waking up is hard, the rest of it I think it's pretty worth it. Anyways, the bus is in 15 minutes, so I'll be running to catch the bus right now. And honestly, the happiness from passing the FTMO phase 1 account is crazy. It's not even been 7 days of trading the account and I already passed it. And just for context, I took 6 months to freaking pass my funded Nix account. And that was a one-step account, which means I just needed 10% to pass. FTMO was also 10% to pass phase 1. And to add on to that, I'm also just 2.5% away from passing the phase 2 for the 5%ers 100k. I never really post about that because honestly, the account size is quite negligible compared to the ones that I have now. But I think it's still some progress. But anyways, look at this. There's just literally no one down the road and it's so quiet. Times like this is when you can process your own thoughts. You just think clearer, and like I said, it makes you so much more productive. So I just got to the gym today. I'm just gonna start with a 6k run and then do a bit of weights. So I'll see you guys after the session finished. I just finished my gym session and it's raining really heavily now. So I only slept 4 hours last night. The whole gym session was feeling really fatigued. But I'm glad that I still managed to get it done even though it wasn't the best. Now I'll be heading to get my breakfast and have my first study session at Starbucks. Just got the breakfast with ham and cheese croissant as well as an iced vanilla latte. I'm about to get into my first deep work session. It's going to be for 2 hours. Today I'm just going to be doing coding for the first part. So let me get right into the session and I'll see you guys later. I just finished my study session and I'm gonna head home to take a nap now because I'm freaking tired. Just got home and washed up, and yesterday after passing the FTMO phase 1, I didn't close out the positions on the live account. So right now the positions are running very nicely. Goat had a short push just now, and actually the 5%ers challenge is about to pass phase 2 of the 100k account. And right now I'm gonna go take an hour nap because I'm freaking tired. So I'll see you guys after. I'm on the way to eat lunch, and on the way there I'm just gonna edit the videos that I filmed so far, which is just a way that I try to save time to make the most of the time that I have. You guys are freaking crazy. First ever YouTube vlog, you guys got it to 4.6k views and more than 200 subscribers. So for that video, I spent about 6+ hours trying to edit the video, but I completely expected it to flop because it was my first ever vlog and I had no idea what I was doing. But you guys made the whole vlog blow up. Anyways, I decided to come to the place that I trained to study instead. Next 2 hours, I'll be doing video editing so that the next vlog will be even better. And after this, it'll be training. So I'll see you guys after my training later. So I finished training and I'm starving like that. Today I've decided to treat myself to the Python as a reward for passing the FTMO phase 1. So look at this food. Does this not look good? And then we have the xiao long bao here as well. I don't usually eat this, but just to reward myself, to make myself feel better. Because I'll see you guys later for the last study session. But yeah, about 7 right now and I'm about to head to my last deep work session for the day. The 4 hours of sleep is really getting to me. I think I can still push through for another hour to an hour and a half. And then just do some more video editing and then I'll see you guys later. Just finished my study session and I'm about to head home. And I was so close to passing the 5%ers challenge. I was literally like $150 away. And if you know, for a 100k account, $150 is very little. I got edged and now the trade is reversing, but it's fine. I'm just gonna hold the trade and let it play out. Anyways, I'll see you back at home later. The trade gave me a very ugly rejection. If it had just pushed a bit higher, or if gold just pushed down a bit lower, I would have passed the account, but it did not. But the weekly analysis is still telling me to go downwards, so I'm just gonna hold the trade and hope for the best. I can't wait to get into bed tonight. It's been a very long day and I can't wait to sleep, even though it's only 9:30 right now. Anyways, see you guys tomorrow. A quick trade update before I head off to work. Right now the trade looks like it's reversing, which is not very good. USD CAD is not really moving at all. Pretty confident about USD CAD, but gold I'm really not too sure. But anyways, I'll head off to work and I'll see you guys later. So it's been such a tiring day of work, and honestly I really did not want to come to skip, but it wasn't the schedule and we stick to the schedule. I'm not sure why I'm feeling so tired. I actually managed to get pretty decent amount of sleep last night. Perhaps it's the stress from trading. That's the thing, you know, the stress from trading, it never ever goes away. It will always be there, no matter how good you get at it. But I guess you just have to learn to live with it after a while. But anyways, the same old routine, and I'll show you guys the trades later. It's not looking very good right now. So I was checking my stats again. I realized that my YouTube actually got 500 plus subscribers just from that one first vlog alone. And honestly, before this, I was only planning to put in about 2 to 4 hours a week into editing. But now that this has happened, it's really tempting me to put even more time and energy into this, because I did not realize that editing really takes up so much time. You gotta put the sound effects, the transitions and everything. But anyways, for today's session, I think I'm gonna focus mainly on the basics. I'm really tired. I don't know whether you guys can see my eye bags, but I will be focusing on easier things today and not try to push myself too hard. And I'll see you guys on the ice. So the ice is completely fresh and there's literally like nobody on ice at all. Looks like it's gonna be a pretty nice session. And like I said, today is mostly just gonna be basic work, so let's get right into it. Halfway through the session, look who decided to come. I just got done with my skipping session and I'm heading home right now. Oh my god, I'm telling you, my trades are getting edged so hard. It's literally consolidating right beside my stop loss. But I'll show you guys the trades later. I'll probably get a bit of supper before heading home because I'm a bit hungry. I'll wait for my food. Let me just do a quick little trade update. Just now, price was consolidating very near to my stop loss. I moved it down to 3240, but for the whole afternoon, it was actually a break even. I really thought I was gonna get stopped out after it rejected all the way back up here. So I was on the way home and I took my first ever position on the FTMO phase 2 account on XAUUSD. I saw it break below the 200 MA retest and that's where I entered. Now I think this trade looks good. I'm just gonna let it run and I'm gonna take a shower and then come back to check on it again. So if you watched last week's vlog, you would have realized that Funding closed me out of my position prematurely, which cost me $6,000, and I was extremely frustrated after that. So I'm not gonna make the same mistake again. Basically, my trading cycle ends tomorrow, and if price does not stop me out before that, I'll be waking up earlier at 6 AM to reopen the positions and put the stop loss at the same, because technically it's still the same trade. And as much as I wanted to blame Funding last week, the thing about trading is that it's a you versus you game. Even though it's not your fault, you still have to take responsibility for it. And at the end of the day, how you react to the things that happen to you, whether it's your fault or not, it determines how far you can go in the long run. But anyways, right now the position is still hovering around break even. I'm gonna leave the position to run overnight, so I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Good morning guys, look at the weather now. It's actually amazing to sleep in. It's been raining for the past hour and I would love to, but there's work to be done. Anyways, I actually woke up at 6 AM this morning to close out on the positions. Initially I wanted to add to it, but I realized that the daily close wasn't looking very good, so I closed up prematurely, taking a small loss on the FTMO account and closing the live account and drawdown for the week. And right now USD CAD is pushing, but whatever, we closed out the position already. Anyways, I'm gonna be heading out now for my first study session, so I'll see you guys over there. Just got my breakfast, which is really just like a cup of coffee and a cup of water. But anyways, today it's mainly just gonna be coding as well as reflecting on the trades that I've taken this week and what I could have done better, because this week I feel like my emotions were spiking a lot, so I need to figure a way on how to curb that. But yeah, I'll see you guys after the study session. So as I was looking through the previous vlog just now, I was actually wondering how I should proceed with the vlog from now on, because I kind of want to go deeper into detail, but at the same time I don't really want the vlogs to be that long. So I'm thinking whether maybe I should just give like a main theme every week when I vlog and then try to build a story around that. So let me know what you guys want more of so that I can kind of formulate an idea, but I'll still have to think about it for a while longer. Anyways, now I'll be heading for lunch before going to my training place for my second deep work session. So I'll see you guys later. For lunch we got chicken rice again, and this chicken rice is actually very famous. I used to always eat it when I went for tuition when I was studying last time, and every time I eat it, it's still very nostalgic. Just got my bubble tea and I'm ready for my next deep work session. I'm quite excited for this one because I was watching a few editing tricks, so I'm gonna try to put some of them inside and see how they turn out. So I'm about to start table tennis training, and table tennis is actually the first ever major sport that I played. For this, I was competitive in taekwondo, soccer, but I never really tried to do very well, and this was the first sport that I put my heart and soul into it. And because of that, it actually taught me how to learn. And the thing is, once you learn how to do one thing well, the rest of the things get easier. So figure skating, boxing, even trading, you start to realize that learning is a skill, and once you learn how to learn one thing well, other things is just rinse and repeat. And that's why it's so important to focus at one thing at a time. That way, at least you can build one good skill, then learn how to apply it to the rest of the things as well. But anyways, let me just get right into the training and I'll see you guys later. I just finished training and I'm going to be heading over to cell group. Basically, it's like a group of church people. This is actually my first time going, so I have no idea who is going to be there. So I think it's going to be a cool experience. Anyways, I'll see you guys back later at home for the final reflection for the entire vlog. I wanted to do the reflection last night, but I reached home way too late, so I decided to do it on today's Saturday instead. So for this week, 3 major things happened. I passed my phase 1 FTMO 400k account. I got my live account almost out of drawdown, which I was down 3% at the start of the week, and now I'm only down less than 1%, 0.6% to be exact. And I also managed to almost pass my 5%ers phase 200k accounts. And when I was planning back in July, I actually gave myself to the end of July to get the live account out of drawdown, and I expected it to take about 2 to 3 months to pass the FTMO phase 1, because for the next, like I said, I took 6 months just to make 10% to pass the 300k, and that was a one-step challenge. And this one is also 10%, but I spent 6 days instead of 6 months, which is absolutely crazy. But things happened so fast to a point that it kind of affected me emotionally, and like I said, it's been really affecting my sleep, and that means that I felt really burnt out for the entire week, which is not good because I'm meant to be in this for 12 weeks and only week 2 and I'm feeling so tired already. So what I did is that today I actually took a rest day, so no deep work at all, only a bit of editing later, because it's important to learn to pace yourself when you give yourself these kind of 3-month grinds and not just burn yourself out at the start and not be able to keep up, because consistency over intensity. But anyways, emotions wise, I'm really happy with the progress that I've made so far. Not just results wise, but the thinking wise. I never let the drawdown affect me. I still traded the way I was meant to trade. Even though I could have closed the live account in profit, I stuck to the plan, and that is fine. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. If you did, like and subscribe. Like I said, if you guys have any more requests for more content that you want or for less content that you want, do let me know in the comment section down below so I know how to make the vlog better for you guys. Oh, and one more thing, because I'm giving myself a break, I won't be trading till next Thursday, because CPI is on Tuesday and Wednesday is PPI. So like I said in my TikTok before big news releases, do not swing trade. So next week's vlog is only going to start on Thursday. So if you guys are watching, that is why. But anyways, once again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next vlog.